Austin foodies, I know there are a ton of us, listen up. Local chef Amirah Islam is hosting a tasting at Central Market for the company's 30th anniversary, a big deal. This one is super special though because it is a Bengali wedding food celebration. She is joining us to tell us more. Chef, good morning.
Good morning, Rosie. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Remind us, if you will, a little bit about how you became a chef.
Oh, okay. Happy accident, I suppose. I mean, I ended up going on Top Chef Amateurs over the pandemic, and after that, after winning, I was like, oh, I guess I can do this. So yeah, I started doing pop-ups and started teaching at Central Market.
It is so cool, yeah. And you just told me off camera, busy summer it's been. People are clamoring for your services. Can you tell me, Scottish Caramel is your Instagram handle. So can you just remind everybody what the connection is there?
So I was born in Scotland. My parents were doing their PhDs in Scotland when they had me. So I'm Scottish, I'm brown, so Scottish Caramel.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you making the tie for us. What can folks expect at the tasting that is going to be at Central Market? And I do want to come out straight out and say, unfortunately, it has sold out since we booked you until between the time that you got here.
Right.
But congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It happened really fast. We put tickets up last week. 48 hours, we were sold out.
I love to hear it. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's great. We are so Bengali weddings usually last a whole month, a week. So I'm trying to get the best foods out, and not that there's any particular, I guess my favorites out of the whole week, and kind of curating a menu accordingly for the tasting. So there will be street foods, there will be rich, decadent biryanis, and coconut curries, everything that that I love. So you're basically eating, if you came to my house and hung out with me, all the foods.
If we went to your Bengali wedding?
Or mine, absolutely, yeah.
I want to ask about the palette of Bengali food when it comes to wedding celebrations.
Right.
Do you guys traditionally go more savory? Is there a ton of sweet options? What's the deal?
It's varied. There's a particular event called Holud, which is the henna night, and it's all just sweets. It's all sweets mainly, and then street food. So yeah, that's why we have a mix of it. And others, while Bengali folks love their sweet, there's a ton of savory besides that particular event or day. Okay. But also when you have when you get married, when you get pronounced, you have to eat something sweet to congratulate everybody. Oh. So yeah, that's a good omen. So
gotcha. Yeah. And I'm interested to hear that street food is a part of the celebration.
Right. Yeah.
Can you just give me a couple of examples of street food?
So last time I came, I did that fuchka, that pani puri style thing. Yeah.
You guys, it was so good. I'm going to encourage everybody to go back and watch that Studio 512 segment. We were nuts over it. It was so good.
Right. So it's because that's all my pop-ups. I don't care. I always do that. I'm doing a spicy puffed rice with chickpeas and all that good stuff. And then we're going to have a very decadent biryani with lamb and potatoes. Mm-hmm. And the potatoes are the best part of that biryani. So if y'all are coming, make sure to eat that potato. Get to that potato.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Well, and you brought a little dish to show us today, but really you wanted to give us an idea of some of the flavors that go into this dish.
So this is a limey mustard, a cousin of a biryani, I want to say. Okay. It's not called a biryani, it's called tehari. And so it's a limey mustard beef concoction, and because I don't go back, we can't find the limes that grow in Bangladesh here. Mm-hmm. To get to that taste, I use these lime leaves. If you want to smell it, you can smell the liminess coming off.
You just ripped it.
I ripped it, yeah.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Right? So you put that in a fish or a chicken, even plain rice. Yeah. You'll have that lime flavor without that acidity sometimes you get from any kind of citrus.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
And what kind of meat is in this dish?
This one is beef.
Okay.
But if you ever come to one of my pop-ups, I always have a vegan version too.
Okay, good to know.
So yeah.
And then you were telling me a little off camera about this spice combo.
Right.
This is really interesting.
Yeah. So this is a nutmeg and mace. So mace is on top, it's actually the covering of the nutmeg. And so you use both parts because the flavor profiles on both of them are very different. This is a very warm, and this is the other one, not as warm, but it's very I want to say also earthy as well.
Sure.
Yeah.
Tell me one more time what this is.
It's mace.
It's mace. Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I watch a ton of the
Right.
Great British Baking Show, and I
Yeah,
have
so
seen them
you
use mace.
them, yeah, on a lot of like cookies and cakes, and like even like holiday drinks to get that really like nice earthy, warm kind of flavors that you want.
You
Yeah.
have a really easy way of talking me into
thank
eating things.
you.
In fact, I'm going to have a little bite of
Oh,
this.
yes,
We're in our
please.
last minute here.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit more about what else is coming up for you.
I have classes coming up at Central Market and keep up and pop-ups every now and then. So if you follow me on Instagram, you should be able to see when my next pop-up goes up. So yeah.
Girl, I could eat all of this. This is delicious. Your cooking is as always. Thank you so much for your time today,
Thank
Chef.
you for having me. Thank you.
Of course. All right, register for more classes like the one that you were hearing about today. Sorry, I'm still eating this food. It is so good. It's so limey. You can register via Eventbrite for Central Market. And to learn more about Chef Amirah, or to reach out to her, visit her on Instagram at Scottish Caramel. Pardon me.